I've been reading to you over the previous times that we've been together from John chapter 17. I've been reading out of the New Living Translation, and I'm going to just read it to you again, just to remind you. I've given them the glory you gave me, so that they may be one, even as we are one. I am in them, and you are in me. May they experience such perfect unity that the world will know that you sent me and that you love them as much as you love me. It is a revelation to know that the Father loves you. I've shared this many times in different forums. It's worthwhile sharing it again. That my faith in God had the biggest boost. I want to say it had the grounding of my lifetime, when I realized that the Father loved me so much that He would never let me fail. If I would live in that love, I got such a revelation of how great His love for me is, that regardless of my performance on the earth, in other words, how well I performed as a Christian or how well I performed in the church, His love was so powerful towards me that it would always be lifting me up. It would always be bringing me to a higher level. It would always be bringing me into glory. When I had that revelation, it completely transformed my whole walk with God, because that is when my trust in Him really began to find its absolute authority, was in the knowledge of that great love. I want to read to you the next couple of verses in the book of John. Father, Jesus is still praying. Verse 24, Father, I want these whom you have given me to be with me where I am. Then they can see all the glory you gave me, because you loved me even before the world began. Now, if you remember a few sessions ago, I said they didn't have a transactional love, they were in agreement, and their unconditional love brought about the agreement that Jesus would come and be who He is, or who He was on the earth. He continues to pray, O righteous Father, the world doesn't know you, but I do. And these disciples know you sent me. I have revealed you to them, and I will continue to do so. Then your love for me will be in them, and I will be in them. Well, this is a powerful thing that Jesus is praying the Father, and He's saying, you've given me these disciples, and I've revealed you to them. So the world, those people who have no interest in knowing the true Father, because they don't recognize the glory of God. They don't recognize that He was sent from the Father. The world doesn't know Him. But the disciples, the ones that you gave me, I count us, if you're listening to this, I count us in the number of those that the Father has given us to Jesus. And He says He will continue to reveal Himself to them, meaning us too. And it is my prayer that He will continue to reveal to you His great love and the great wonder of His person, because He said, then your love for me will be in them, and I will be in them. If His love is in us, then I can say His continuous perfect state of being is in me. If His perfect continuous state of being is in me, then I have to recognize that His continuous perfect state of being is also in others. If we come together in a continuous perfect state of being, the unconditional love, our relationship is no longer based on transactions, it's based on the continuous perfect state of agreement, continuous perfect state of power, of the love of God, unconditional, everything that God is, that comes towards us, lives in us, is around us, because we have righteousness before Him. Next time we get a chance to spend time together, I trust that we will be talking more about the love of God and righteousness and the kingdom of God and the way that we can successfully, beautifully, powerfully live in this continuous perfect state of being.